welcome back, y'all, man. Blackstreet Boys Show, episode numero 75, y'all, man. As usual, boy Brandon Keith, aka Range, but 2K Jones, Young Baller, whatever you want to call me. Man, to my left.
It's your boy Marsh Band the Menace, and girl mouth like a dentist. Know how we rocking.
You got your boy D Johnson, DJ Smooth, the man with the money, man. You know what it is.
Man, you know who it is. The CEO, the prez, Rob the God, Rob Philosophies, whatever you want to call me, baby. Let's get it.
Man, Patreon. Discord. Numbers going up every single week, man. Shout out to the squad. We're going to get right to it, man. Shout out to all the patrons. Shout out to Malik Cosby, right? All right, damn, 74, Luis, Mario Morales, Darius Kearney, Dominic Robinson, Mr. Studio Girl, Psychosis, Quillen, Jeremy, How Fast, World War III, Aaron Davis, Nathan Quay Season, Carlos, Big Mike, Jips Gaming, Quandale, and Hakim.
God damn, Brandon, you keep complaining, but you get it on the nail.
It's just coming out of I really don't want to do it. It might be the last time I do that.
Yeah, you said that last time.
That is factual.
I might be for real this time.
Okay.
Man. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that's in the Patreon, man. Numbers going up. Who gonna be next, man? You already know, as usual, Patreon exclusive segment right after this one's gonna be live stream. Will also be up this Friday as well. So up to the Patreon, $3. You get 3-hour long plus podcast. You get extra segments every single week, live streams. We actually got some real perks in there. And, you know, if you really mess with us, you want to show a little bit of support, $3, man. Spare change.
Man. Everybody got it.
No, man. But y'all, we got a real good one in store for y'all this week. You already know what it is. I want to kick it off. I said it before. I'm going to say it again, man. I know everyone, is happy about the season. People love Halloween. People love, they love, Thanksgiving. And I like Thanksgiving too because I like food, things like that. But overall, I don't understand people say fall is their favorite season, man. I think fall.
It's cap. Can't be the favorite.
It's ass.
I think, yeah. Oh, for real? Y'all agree with me? Fall's pretty ass.
No,
it's pretty ass.
No, fall.
My thing, when people say fall is their favorite season, I'm like, what state do you live in? I got to think.
Thank you.
Because if you live in a northern state, that shit is ass.
Ass.
It's ass. It's nice. It feels like 50 degrees, 60, low 60s for like a couple weeks.
Some years.
Right.
But then to be inconsistent. But like I said,
obliterated.
On Halloween, it snowed in this motherfucker, man.
Right.
But it was 70 degrees just a couple days ago.
Yeah, the world's coming to an end. Yes, we know.
Global.
It's not. This is bullshit. But it's always been like this. And the leaves, the colors I get. I'm not just a Grinch like that, man. The colors, they look nice. The colors, man, they do look nice. I must admit. But besides that, they're really just a hassle. I really trying to rake all them leaves, bro. In my neighborhood, I don't know if it's the same in y'all's. But Rob, we live in the same neighborhood. Leaves is everywhere.
Yeah,
you can't. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Shit all over the place. It's
All
facts.
over the place. Can barely see the sidewalk a lot of the time.
It's facts.
Everyone's like, bro, come on, man.
Some people blow.
Better hope there ain't no
leaves in your
dog
yard.
dookie in there.
Shit,
You
some
stepping
people-
right in that.
Some people blow their leaves in your yard.
Yes, that's exactly what happens.
Automatically do that.
Where else you gonna blow them?
It's very true.
I guess you can blow them in the street, but
No, man.
no,
You supposed to put it in the bag.
Yeah, you're supposed to rake that shit up.
ain't nobody doing that.
Ain't nobody doing that, though. That's dead. It's
I
cold
mean,
outside.
People raking leaves in 2023.
Yes.
I rake the leaves
no.
in my backyard because my neighbor's got this big ass tree right on the side of the fence.
Hell yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Rake
I can't believe what y'all just
rake
said,
them
man.
motherfuckers, put it in the bag, and dump it back
I have
in the
never
yard.
raked any leaves in my life.
Never. Not once.
Not one leaf.
So you telling me what do y'all do with them?
The
They just
motherfuckers
be
sit right there.
nature, nigga.
They sit right
Nature.
there.
They stay
And them
right there.
motherfucking
If you
yard.
mow the lawn still a little bit, you get a lot of those leaves too.
Nah, my
You
dad
niggas
made
are-
us rake them things up.
Yeah, you got
Nah.
that shit.
I'm
I
waiting
rake-
for that text this year. You on vacation right
come
now,
over,
so
come over and rake these leaves.
As soon as he get back, I already know what's coming.
Mhm.
Come on outside, look, rake these leaves.
That's just ass.
God diggity damn.
But people are talking about the clothes. But what about being able to like walk outside? I like to walk out because it gets dark and like, first of all, it gets a little depressing. Unless you're just a nighttime person like that. I'm a little bit of a night owl, but even me, I'm like, well, damn.
It's 5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock. It's pitch black outside. It looks like it's 9:30.
Find peace in the dark.
Like, come on, bro. Find peace in the dark, I guess.
Nigga.
I'm not against it. That's half the.
Call me Bane.
But like, come on, man. Then you got daylight savings. You get even less sunlight.
It's true.
You should just get your ass up. Actually, this year I used to hate on daylight savings, but I'm not as mad at it
I
anymore.
thought they took it out.
That's what I was
No,
just
it's
about
back.
to say. They took it out, but then they brung it back. That makes no fucking
They brought it back.
sense.
They brought it
Why?
back this
They
year.
take it out
They keep
then.
talking about taking it back, but I don't think they ever have. At least not here in Illinois. I don't know about the rest of the states. Maybe somewhere. Not here though.
Why was it taken out initially?
Because does it really make that much of a difference for most individuals?
I really know.
But for me, I've kind of felt the difference. I don't know about y'all though. This year I felt the difference
In terms of
because it
what?
was on Sunday. I feel like it's easier to get up and start my day sooner because you have the extra hour. Because it takes me a long time to get out of bed usually. So I'm waking up at like 6 something, like late 6 o'clock, like 6:50 something or 6:45. Before that 7:45, like you can get it. You can do a lot with that, especially in the morning.
It's true.
I actually mess with that, man. I'm
Yeah.
getting a little older. Getting a little older.
Bars.
Getting a little older. So
Fair.
I could use that.
Shit, I didn't sleep till 7:45.
See, that's preposterous.
Crazy.
That's part of the problem.
Preposterous. But
You saw the
yeah,
sunrise
you
and then you
invest
just didn't see it for however many hours. And but if you having a rough start to your day, unless you get by like 10 a.m., you're not getting too much sunlight, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
That's facts.
I would like to have like 12 hours of sunlight.
I don't know about that. I ain't
That's
I would
hard.
do. That's
8
in
hours.
summer.
Is 8
In
hours.
summer you
is
get
In
that.
enough.
summer, yes, but
8 hours.
now
is
that's
enough.
hard.
Yeah,
12
that's what I'm
hours
saying.
is
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying. That's why fall is not. I don't really fuck with like that, man.
Yeah, we
Man, you
good.
just a fucking hater, man.
Whatever, bro. Like, I like hoodies. I love hoodies, but I'll wear that inside.
Hoodie
Whatever.
season.
I'll wear it. Hoodie season is all year.
Hoodie season.
In my
It is
opinion.
all
And like
I
you
agree
said
with
before,
that.
we got Halloween and Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving carries.
Thank you.
Facts.
Halloween
Okay,
mid.
bars.
Halloween and what
I
it used
don't
to be.
disagree.
Them kids don't even be trick or treating like that. I don't blame
I
them.
don't really give a fuck about that, man. The functions now.
I be wanting to rob the
Halloween
kids.
functions.
What, just throwing butt? I
Bro, I
guess
be
that's
bad
nice.
about
But
it.
you
I
can do that year round. You can do that year round.
That's all you, man. That's your freak. Yeah, I didn't say nothing about throwing no ass.
Well, I guess I'm projecting.
I guess I'm projecting.
But I ain't gonna stay on too long, man. But yeah,
Yeah,
man. But
no.
y'all like fall for some reason. But I don't. But teach stay on. Summer is just clearly the best season to me, or
Yeah,
spring.
definitely. No,
Summer and spring. Yeah, hell
no,
yeah.
spring's ass.
Nah, it's
Why?
Spring's
Don't say the
ass.
rain, because it be raining like a motherfucking fall too.
It does though.
Yeah,
It
it
definitely
does.
does.
It
No,
definitely
it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Bro,
Rob, it rained
If it's
last
not raining,
week.
it's too cold and it snows.
It rains because of the weather change in like the first 2 weeks, and then it don't really be raining like that
Make
for
no
real.
damn
no more.
sense.
I thought it didn't rain though.
That's
Fucking
bullshit.
weatherman.
You're right. It gets real cold, start snowing.
Oh, what? It never rains. It rains in the summer sometimes too, but it don't rain that much.
That's factual.
And it rains way more in spring, and that's facts.
Well, the
I don't
spring-
know these days.
April showers bring May flowers, nigga. I know you heard that.
Right. I like to see the
Shut the
flowers
fuck ass
bloom, new life come to be. Everything in fall. Fall's just like dying. It's just everything just dying.
Dying, death.
Or hibernation, you could say.
No, it's just
The main thing is just
That
like
is
you don't have to say you don't necessarily have to mow the lawn. But actually I can't even say that.
Yeah, with the
Because
leaves.
until it's but even then before it snows, I still gotta mow the lawn.
That's crazy.
It be cold outside. Right now it be cold and people still mowing the lawn.
Yeah, that's facts.
I think rabbit ass mine because I wouldn't do it.
Why not?
Well,
Well, you allergic to
that
grass.
should look
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm allergic to grass.
Is what it is. Whatever, man.
Call me a nerve.
But I ain't gonna spend too much time on that. That's your favorite season. Go ahead.
But
DJ, man. I need want to talk about some.
Yeah, man. This past week in my job,
Okay.
I was hit. My car was hit. I
It
wasn't in it.
was?
I wasn't in it.
Oh.
I was inside. And I think if you hit still cars, you need to take your punk ass off the road.
I'll punk ass off the road. My car got hit by a bus and some more shit. Multiple
know
times.
how you hit-
Stationary.
Stationary.
In front of my house.
Yes, like how do you hit something stationary?
a
It
bus
sounds
is
too-
crazy.
It sounds crazy.
Yeah, my car got hit by a bus before.
Yeah, that's why I knew Brennan gonna test this one.
I'm not the only person. My homie across the street, Jeremiah, he got his car hit by the same bus. Shit crazy,
Like,
right?
how are you allowed on the road?
On the side of the street. Is the
How
car
are
just
you-
on the
like,
side of the
bro,
street?
how are you allowed to ride on the road?
I don't know, DJ.
Like you should not. You are a danger.
You really are.
Cause imagine hitting a steel car. What the fuck you gonna do when you see one
Yeah,
moving?
moving.
And that motherfucker wasn't that old. Like my grandma, like 80 something. She not doing nothing like that. She might give you a little love tapping once in a while, but they be damaging cars out
Thank
here.
you.
Now,
Now-
did you have a dent in your car? What happened?
So that's why I got the story. So, lucky enough the guy was, respectable enough to leave his number.
Okay.
So I went to get lunch for my homies that day. And, I didn't notice nothing, to be honest. But
Yeah.
I saw the number on the car. And my homie's like, oh, like, you got a little girl that's, you don't talk to or something, that's leaving her number. And I'm like, I don't think so. But, that sounds like something I would do. But dude texts back, he's like, yeah, I hit your car. I just want to see, what you want to do about it. I didn't notice nothing, I ain't gonna lie. Like, that car's paid off. I ain't noticed shit done with the car. Went back out at the end of the shift, small little scratch and a dent on the front bumper. It's tiny. It's real
Yeah.
tiny. So I'm like, all right, man, give me $300 and, we good. Because I know I ain't getting in trouble with no damn insurance. Fuck that. They take too long to do everything. So, me up to $300. He paid me $400. So I was like, shit, fuck it. It works for me. Now, the crazy part is I got a fortune cookie last week from China House 2 that said I was going to run into some money.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, that's a crazy fortune cookie to get. I never got that before. So, I
But I mean, you just had to put it back. What, you got to pay for a dent in your car, though?
He ain't paying for that.
ain't paying for that.
no.
And
I already knew he wasn't gonna pay for it.
And on top of that, it's not expensive to replace. It's
Mm.
like $95 to just get a new bumper.
I ain't shit.
Yeah.
Good job, monkey.
What? Yeah. Crazy. But yeah, I love me and my homie from work looked it up because all my homies like car guys. Like they got these nice ass cars and shit.
Yeah.
And they was like, yeah, like it ain't nothing but $95 to replace the bumper. And I was like, oh, word.
Okay.
But I thought that's just to buy it. Don't you have to pay for the
Right,
service?
about installation, right?
Well, I got some homies that do it.
Yeah, but saying it shouldn't be
They
too
didn't
hard.
do it
Bro.
damn self.
It shouldn't
Or
be too
that,
hard. You just
yeah.
look it up on YouTube and
Yeah.
it ain't that difficult.
But I ain't doing that though. I ain't doing that though.
I don't
Unless-
blame you. Save that for.
But
you know
But
what
low
I'm saying?
key,
Get all
I
that.
might do it later down the road if I decide to rent my car out.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the meantime, get all that motherfucking profit you can get off that. Might as well free $400.
Hell yeah.
Put that in the savings. Do whatever you want with it.
Hell yeah.
What you doing? You hitting the booty club? You spend all of it? What you doing with
Oh,
it?
you crazy as hell.
I go to the booty club.
Ah.
Club 400 singles.
Stupid man. I spent like
No, we're not doing singles no more after what happened last time.
Yep. Yeah, we don't do singles. I told them not to do that. They didn't want to listen.
They say to go to do singles. We go to strip club, man.
No, you don't do that.
I'm never going back, man. First and last time, never going back.
No, you got to go back, bro.
Gas fucking booty club, man.
No, that was different, bro. Rob. That wasn't a good representation.
Not at all.
If y'all didn't know, I forgot what episode it was. I wish I remember what episode it was. No. I think the title of the episode is something like "We got robbed by Cuban women."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so go ahead and look that up on the channel, bro. It was tragic. Tragic.
pretty
That was
tragic.
tragic. You didn't make a
Still
clip
got
on that.
rage in my
Oh my
heart,
God.
man.
Jesus Christ. That was ridiculous
Crazy.
night.
It's crazy.
My
Man, I'm
experience
getting
wasn't that bad.
nightmares just thinking about it, bro. I'm getting flashbacks. Let's move on. Let's shit. Holy shit. Man, okay. I feel like such a loser that night. Oh, either way, it's not the point. Y'all, Ultimate Ultimatums, man.
Oh my goodness.
Back-to-back weeks, I got some. This week, y'all, I'm telling you right now, it's a whirlwind. Y'all are not expecting what I'm about to say. Matter of fact, I was so taken aback by it. I originally saw this probably like months ago.
Okay.
I'll be on Reddit sometimes. I'm in this subreddit called Confessions. People sitting there, they confess sometimes
I
very
think so.
crazy things. Okay.
Okay.
So my ultimate ultimatum this week is gonna go with this thread, y'all. So y'all just I'm telling you right now, you're not ready for what I'm about to say. I don't know if I'm ready for what I'm about to say. Just keep in mind when I say this, I will be speaking in the first person, but I'm speaking from the perspective of a different individual that's not me, okay? All right. Here we go. So it's a story. It's a little story, y'all. So I'm gonna read it right here. So I have two male pit mixes in the more or less in a gay relationship with one another. They have relations with each other a lot. I tried to stop them at first, but they just keep going right to it, so I just gave up. Well, my neighbor came over once and complained about them having relations in the front yard. I usually put them in the back. She was very rude about it, and I don't like her or her husband anyway, so now I only put them in the front yard, and I will also keep them from, having relations in the house if I can, so, they can just have relations in the front yard the most. So they went on to say, my neighbor's husband came over too and complained the other day. He's a preppy, stuck-up dick. I told him it's a free country and my gay dogs can have relations in the yard if they want. He didn't like that and said he was going to call the cops. The cops never came, but my dogs still have relations in the yard, and sometimes I see my neighbors shut their blinds angrily while they have relations.
Yeah.
For those concerned about the dogs, believe me, they're fine. Yeah.
They're completely
He said,
fine.
hold on. He said, yeah, it's weird and not something I'm fond of that they do. But even when I used to drag them off each other, they would just go right back to it.
Oh my God.
I couldn't get them to stop for over a year of trying to correct it. They are both fixed. My wife thinks they're gay. I honestly think they're just horny dogs. I think when one of them dies, the other is going to start having relations. When I say having relations, he was just saying the F word the whole entire time. So I'm going to say this one time too. So my wife thinks they're gay. I honestly think they're just horny dogs. I think when one of them dies, the other is just going to start fucking the couch the next day. Otherwise, they're normal dogs, but they don't try to fuck other dogs. So I don't know what exactly they're thinking, I guess.
Damn, them dogs in a committed relationship.
Really?
And that's the end of the story. And I was just so taken aback by it. When I found this story originally, this wasn't going to be my original ultimatum this week. But then I went on my Reddit and I saw that and I saved my likes, and I was like, man, I forgot all about this story.
Okay.
And so, man, I was just so taken aback by it. So here's the question, right? So let's say you have two dogs, right? And They're good. They're good boys, man. They're good boys. They, you play fetch with them. They smart. They roll over. They do all that stuff, man. But they're in what seems to be like a gay relationship, man. They just keep having relations with each other, keep humping each other. What do you do in that situation? Do you get rid of the dog? Do you do so? What do you do? Do you try to? What are you doing? No. Do you let him be? What are you gonna do?
Let me break it down for y'all. Man.
Okay.
Now we need to get it do some respect. I ain't gonna lie, because he took a glass half full. No, he took a glass half empty and turned it half full. Right.
Right.
He realized the neighbors that he don't like.
Yes.
Don't like the shit.
No one would.
No. But on top of that, he don't like the neighbors. So what he did, he put him outside.
Yeah. In the front yard.
Right.
So everybody can see him.
That's okay. They dogs. Shit. In my case, I ain't the one getting, plowed in my ass. So,
Lord have mercy.
The dog want to do that. The dog want to do that. You can love a dog, and let them do their thing, They ain't making no mess. They ain't making no babies. Shit. I'm keeping the dog.
DJ. So you're okay with them having the homosexual relationship?
Yeah, put their ass outside. Go ahead.
Zesty Fidos is crazy.
Okay.
What y'all doing? Getting rid of the dog?
One of them gotta go.
One of them gotta go.
One of them gotta go. You can't be walking around. You gonna have kids like, Mom, Dad, what's he doing?
You're making love, son.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's what it is.
Nah,
that's not making love. I think they just horn. But do you think animals can they be homosexual?
Yes.
Joe Rogan said the frogs was fucking each other. So, yeah.
The frogs.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Y'all ain't see that video? Joe
No.
Rogan?
Oh, the frog?
Yeah, the frogs fucking each other.
Oh no, I saw a video.
Yeah,
I saw a different video.
Don't even bring that up.
Nah.
I
might as well bring it up for a second. Did y'all see that video of that frog getting some coochie, man? Some human coochie?
That's ridiculous.
Bro, Twitter's been crazy. I saw a video of the horse.
Yeah.
But I've heard of people.
No. A frog, Brandon.
Okay, there's two videos, right? I'm not gonna get too graphic. Don't worry.
Okay,
please don't.
I'm not gonna get too graphic. Don't worry. So there was a video last week or earlier this week that just went viral on Twitter, right? And so naturally, I ain't gonna lie. When I heard about a horse, I kind of already knew what it was gonna be. But I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I was like, I'm too inquisitive and too curious. I was like, okay, I have to see it myself. I can go front. It wasn't hard to find. It was just as soon as I saw the thread about the horse. It was right there. And the dude, it started out so normal. He just looked like he was putting a saddle on him, maybe about to take him for a horse ride. Well, goddamn it, that horse took him for a ride.
Oh my God.
That's ridiculous.
And that was ridiculous. But I've heard of,
Family Guy
but as ridiculous as that was, I've heard of people having relationships with horses. I don't understand why people do that, but bestiality, people doing that thing. But what really took me back was when they talk about a frog, right? And I saw this video of this frog, right? It started out so normal. The frog just on the bed. The frog just on the bed. Nothing else in the frame. So I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And then out of nowhere, like everything happened so fast, bro. In the first 1.5 seconds, I know this girl comes out of nowhere, swoops, and the frog goes right in her coochie. Right inside seamlessly. No effort at all needed. It's like the frog done it before.
Probably.
I'm like, this is crazy. And it went right in there. The cameraman just holding it by one leg. Besides that, the whole frog is in there, man.
Factual. Oh my God.
You saw the video?
Yeah, I saw the video.
Okay, stop looking at me crazy. Then you seen shit too.
I don't like the.
Where the fuck?
I don't like to relive the
moment.
on
Twitter. It's just trending on Twitter. It's literally trending. Frog
really
video and horse video is trending on Twitter.
Like people are literally putting that picture of the dude, the cartoon at war, like the guy that at war. He's like, I just saw the frog video.
Yeah.
And he has that stone face. That video's ridiculous. Don't watch it.
I would not recommend to watch it, but it is out there. And if you are curious, actually just go ahead. It's traumatizing, but we see plenty of disturbing things, I guess.
It's not too good.
You want to educate yourself?
Yeah. Amphibious fornication is just crazy.
Yeah.
Like who thinks of that?
But it may be a little angry. It may be a little upset. Not gonna lie. Because you got dudes out here that's 35, 40, ain't never had nothing, no yams, nothing in the day in their life.
Find him a frog.
And here it is. The girl, she ain't getting to them dude, but she giving to that frog, man.
Well, Princess and the Frog.
If I put myself in someone else's shoes,
this is evil.
If someone else is like that shoes that's not getting none, and I saw that frog video, I'd be pissed off.
Why?
I say, you mean to tell me I can't get no coochie, but frogs is out here getting coochie?
Well, I mean, Princess and the Frog.
She's not
Tiana was a
Tiana.
frog too in the movie, nigga. It wasn't right.
Nah, but she did kiss that frog when she was in human form, and that was preposterous.
And
there was a reason, wasn't there?
And
I think so. Yeah,
Shrek.
she didn't want to do it.
You got Shrek too, nigga.
What about him?
He's an ogre.
An ogre
No, it
is
wasn't
like,
Shrek. I'm saying like
Fiona?
Fiona's parents. The dad was a frog and the wife was the woman.
Well, that was later in the movie. The man he was an old man before.
Yeah, that's facts.
But that was fucked up though, man. So it wasn't right. It wasn't right at all, man.
I ain't saying it's right. I'm just saying. You know.
I'm confused.
I got Twitter and I even see this.
Nah, I was
shit.
justified. I'm just
Brandon,
saying.
you need to explain.
I've already explained myself. I looked it up. I have no problem saying
I
that.
do appreciate how honest he is.
I
about
appreciate your transparency.
I'm
but,
like one of probably like a million people that looked it up after they saw that it was trending.
Mm-hmm.
Now a lot of other people probably weren't, but that's to each their own. Whatever. If I hear about some shit, I gotta track it down. Man, I gotta report this stuff. I did it for y'all. Okay, so y'all don't have to. I did it so y'all don't have to see it.
You a freaking.
I would have done it if I didn't see a podcast.
You're a freaking
what?
motherfucker.
He said he did it anyway.
If I would have looked it up if I didn't have a podcast.
Yeah.
Niggas think I'm fighting to save the day.
But you act like I'm touching myself watching
really
video. I'm
Yeah,
just watching.
curiosity kills a cat. You know.
It is what it is. But that's besides the point. So yeah, with the dogs, you just oh yeah,
they
you
gotta
keeping
go.
them.
No, I'm getting rid of them
They gotta
dogs,
go.
man.
They gotta go.
You know them dogs do the thing.
And I'm not giving them up
Circle of
together.
life.
They're splitting up. I'm not gonna leave that for the next person. I'm sorry.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna keep one of the
No,
dogs.
I'll leave it for the next person.
Oh wow.
Because you already said they was neutered, bruh. They was neutered.
They were still just fucking?
Nutsack was already gone.
Oh, man.
Yeah, my dog lost all his drive after he lost his nuts.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. So that they must have really
Yeah,
been
them niggas in a relationship. Yeah.
Yeah.
crazy.
Y'all, you know, they like the song "Balls Deep," nigga. Shit.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Okay. Well, and at that note, we can move on to the next subject. Okay, DJ, let's talk about something a little more serious, man.
Yeah, man. This is like something that I want people to just, you know, bear with and understand how you got to make change sometimes. So, one of my favorite rappers, my southern brother Kodak Black, he did an interview the other day or a few weeks ago, and who was it that reached out? I think it was
Boom.
Nah,
Boom gang.
nah, it was somebody.
No,
else.
it was somebody else. I don't remember who it was.
yeah.
Besides the
Gang
point.
did.
I think it might have been Ray J.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it's Ray J that reached out to him saying like, "Yo, you don't look okay. Like, let's try to get you some help. You know, black man to black man, brother to brother." And you know, he's just offering himself, you know, to help Kodak get out of whatever mess he's in. And Kodak responds, you know, "Oh, you pussy ass nigga, you know, fuck you, you know, you don't know shit about me, woo this, woo that." And I'm just like, bruh, like, it ain't never that serious. You just, you know, it's somebody just looking out for you. You know, they see you don't look well. And as a human being that goes through shit, you should want people like that to see you and be like, "Yo, everything cool?" Like,
Yes.
offering a helping hand. And I think as humans, we gotta be more willing to accept the helping hand instead of seeing it as a diss all the damn time. You know?
True.
Well,
Because that's how he took it.
Yeah.
His first
Yeah.
response was like, "Fuck you, I don't need you."
Well, DJ, he's on meth.
exactly. I was just gonna say what it no for real no he's speaking facts though.
No, it was just so blunt.
Like, he's speaking
Sound
facts
like you.
I know.
That's usually your ass.
He's on meth. Like, if someone like that has a problem with meth, they're not trying to hear from someone else that they have a problem. They probably already know subconsciously I have a problem. They don't want to be told I have a problem. They're gonna look.
You heard his
they're
rap
gonna-
song? You don't care.
Well,
He knew the perk was fake and he still ate it. Why? Because he's a gremlin. We all listen to the song. We all recite the lyrics.
Hey.
That's the part that people recite the most in that song.
Probably his top charter right now.
It's a great song.
It is a great song.
Well, it's gonna be a lot harder to accept help when you're in a dump like that.
You make a fair point, but I mean, I'm just putting it on a smaller scale of where, you know, maybe you're not on meth. You're just, you know.
Somewhat just more general.
Yeah,
more broader.
right.
Well,
Right,
that's,
right, right.
it's
That's an
addiction. Period. That it can be like that. You know.
Yeah, you have to be able to accept help. But
Yeah.
that goes down to just, I mean, you have to be aware of your problem too, and you have to
Yes.
want it for yourself.
Yeah, accountability goes a long way in these kind of situations. And you know, you gotta be grateful there's somebody out there that's, you know, looking out for you, and you know, maybe they're not that close, but they can see something's up and they're
Yeah.
still trying to offer themselves.
And I was
No,
also going to
definitely.
make that point. Go ahead, Rob.
People just let their pride and ego kind of get into the way of that. Like you were saying, he got all pissed off, and he's not coming from a bad place, Ray J. I mean, he's not coming from a bad place trying to come at him. He's genuinely trying to better this man's life.
Yeah. And it shows that he clearly needs it. Like I said, we're putting this on a smaller scale because, like you said, you know, he's all messed up in the head. So, you know, he can't think clearly anyway. But on a smaller scale, like, there's people that probably will see your ass and realize like, yo, you're not okay. Let me help you out. It's not the, and he's gotten on my ass before, people when people check you a little bit, they're not coming at you with malice, And that clip, is still funny as hell. But you gotta be a little bit aware of your situation, and it's okay to accept help, y'all. Whether it's mentally, physically, financially, it's okay to accept help. So I just wanted to shed some light on that, man. And Kodak, I'm rooting for you, bro.
Yeah, I'm rooting for you, man.
know,
Crystal meth, it ain't the way.
Yeah, for real.
Drug, it's just.
It goes back to my original saying of celebrities and how they get money, and you have access to drugs now, or stronger drugs.
These niggas need to go back to doing coke.
Oh God, I think these niggas should just stop doing drugs.
Hey,
Not too.
Yeah, but baby steps.
Bobby Brown
I
was
think-
doing his best when he was off that sugar, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Whoa,
My bad.
this man just promoted drugs. That's a good one. Good use of the sound.
That was a little crazy. Oh yeah, man. I like that though, man. Hey, let's move on for a second. I know Samad. What's this we want to talk about? I don't think I saw this.
See, now I wanna put my own predicament as the example for this. So my girl, she had a friend. Right?
Okay.
This friend was in a very bad relationship with a man who was constantly cheating, selling drugs, fake drugs at that.
Damn.
And, it just wasn't going good for her at all. So they broke up. While they became friends, did a little thing. They broke up, And I guess she seen me and my girl was we good. We real good. Like real good. And I guess she didn't like that. So I guess, if y'all know how my situation is. When my dad was sick, my girl would come over and help. We would get my dad something to eat, would take care of my dad when my mom had to do whatever she had to do.
Right.
So this girl is telling her, like, why are you with him? You're with him too much. You're taking care of a grown man who can fend for himself. He's immature. And it's just a respect thing. It's respect again among men and women just seems so different to me. Like very different. Cause in the sense of if it was a man, like let's say my girl and her mom's sick, I go and help my girl. Y'all would never come at me like, the fuck are you doing? Like you don't come kick it with the guys. You out here with the I would never hear that from a man.
Because she's speaking from an envious point of view. She's lost her man, and her man was shitty. I mean, we gotta put it how it is. She lost her man. Her man is shitty. He has a good relationship. They're thriving, and his girlfriend was nice enough to come help when he needed help. That's literally all it is. She's talking about, oh, you don't come out with us no more. Well, maybe it's because she sees her priorities in a different spot. Now that her man that she clearly is in love with is struggling. I mean, his father literally sick.
Yeah.
You want to go to the club and party and bullshit.
Yeah, it's like
your ass single. She's envious.
Yeah, it's like that stuff doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of things.
She's
it's
a
like,
selfish bastard.
Yeah, exactly. Selfish bastard. Yeah. Indeed.
Very much selfish.
I mean, yeah.
And shout out to your girl for being so helpful.
Yeah, no, that's real shit. Yeah, it's just narcissistic. I mean, there's a lot of adjectives and stuff you could use for that.
Yeah.
You clearly just not really considering anyone but yourself. Really. Yeah. Because your problems are nowhere near as serious as the thing that you're complaining about is nowhere near as serious as the reason for what you're complaining about.
It doesn't hold any weight.
And if anything, she should be trying to emulate what she's seeing because she's noticed that they're in a good relationship. Well, usually if you see someone being successful, wouldn't you try to mirror their movements?
And copy the pros.
Instead, you're trying to tear them down and try to, distort them from what they're normally doing that causes them success.
Yeah, and with that, I don't know if it's so much as like a man woman thing. It just sounds like the person, her friend, just happened to be a jackass.
Well, if you ask me, it sounds like a human nature thing. Because it goes back to, competition. And usually when, this isn't for everybody, but I feel like there's a lot of people out there that when you see someone succeeding, the jealousy and the envy kind of seeps in. So now you kind of just start to resent said person because you don't have what they have.
Right.
So eventually I feel like now that for one, because she's shitting on your girlfriend, correct?
Yeah,
right. So eventually that will turn into hate, and she'll be like, "I can't stand your ass because you do this, this, and this, and you're thriving with him." So I think down the road, it's all about a competition a little bit. But I don't think that's a man and woman thing. I think that's just human nature in some parts. You know, I remember because a main comment about the rich, how the poor hate the rich.
Mhm.
Oh, I hate you because you make millions of dollars and I make pennies on the dollar.
Right.
Mhm.
You don't really have a real reason. You just hate them because you're not them.
Yeah.
Like, if you were a millionaire, would you hate yourself too? No. You just hate them because you're not them. She just hates her because she's not her. She's in a good relationship that's not ass. She's not getting beat on, cheated on, or all the other shit he said. So she hates her for it. Sad case.
I don't know. It's just a common occurrence I see. I don't mean to even make it a men-women thing, but it's just a common occurrence I see among women. Like, I hear from other women who get pregnant. They still say, they always say, no, I'm making it. They always say, you see who your friends is after you get pregnant. I think that's strange. I think that's
what does that mean?
strange.
Are they jealous that they're pregnant?
I don't even know what it is.
No,
but
I want to see the justice.
I can't see no jealousy. It's like it seems like y'all, instead of, my friend's pregnant, I want to be there for my friend. Y'all kind of, it seems like they disperse from each other. It's weird.
But see, I don't know. I feel like that's with everything though, because you can say the same thing like your friends are when you're moving. When you need help moving, motherfuckers disappear because they're not trying to do shit for you. But the real motherfuckers gonna show up and be like, "Here, I got you, bro."
That's facts.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's. I guess I understand the consistency that you're talking about, but I don't know if it's man to woman.
Basically, just when shit hits the fan, it's like,
it's a respect.
Who's there?
Are
you still a fan?
Yeah, that's what Kendrick might say. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When shit hits the fan, are you still a friend?
Right.
You can say so. Real quick, man. But man, I want to talk about a little something real quick, man. And we can go into another topic right after this, man. But something tragic has come to my attention really today or last night, man. All shapes and sizes, man. I got respect for a lot of people, man. Whoa. It doesn't matter. It does matter for yourself. But if some of y'all may know this, we're on YouTube, so y'all may know who this is. I used to watch this guy a lot, actually, man. Boogie 2988, man, got popular once upon a time in the 2000s, 2010s.
Oh my goodness.
For posting really entertaining videos. He had real thoughtful commentary just on life, but he also played this character named Francis. It was entertaining, but he also talked about a lot of his vices. He was not a stranger to that. But earlier on in his career, you could kind of take something more positive away from that. The past 5 years, y'all, has been very rough on Boogie. Boogie 2988 was once on top of the YouTube world. He's a YouTube OG. He's been on YouTube since 2006, since the conception. One of the biggest YouTubers. He's one of the founding fathers of that.
I was in middle school watching that.
Especially in his niche. Once upon a, and they released recently a documentary on him. Shout out to this guy. His name was Mike. I forget his last name. But, saying you can fight. No. You can, what, who?
Oxlong?
No, what the hell?
Mike Oxlong.
That was a good one.
I'm not mad at that one. But anyways, there was a documentary released on this man, and they're talking about his fall from grace. Because Boogie 298, he had a very rough upbringing. His parents were abusive. They're both broken people. His mother was abusive to him. He had a rough childhood, man. He really did. And through that, he's autistic. He has a lot of things going on in his head, man. And a compulsive depressive disorder. He has a lot of things going on. That's one of many things. And I did fail to mention that he is also he's colossal. There's really no other way to put it. I mean, there's other words, but none of them are going to sound very good. Colossal.
He's past 5 niggas.
He's about approximately, to my calculations, I would say he's approximately 5.37 individuals wide. According to my calculations, approximately. This is just approximately. At
one point, he was.
At his heaviest, this man was pushing 700 pounds.
Damn.
Insane.
This man is ridiculous. That is quite literally 5 niggas worth. That's 5. That's literally 5. That's 5 niggas worth of weight.
Facts. And these ain't many niggas either.
Damn.
These are grown men.
You're right,
grown niggas.
Oh man.
But that's besides the point, y'all. Okay. Actually, this is all important. So. He had a wife, all the stuff she would help with all his financials. Boogie was making so much money. At one point in time, this man Boogie had his net worth was very high, but just in his bank account alone, he had $750,000 just sitting in his bank account. Now, granted, he was never good with his money. Eventually, he got his divorce with his wife, and for years, he didn't really have that. So even with his reckless spending, he still has $750,000 in his bank account. Y'all, today he has absolutely nothing. Matter of fact, he owes very much. He owes a lot of stuff, y'all. He said he lost $600,000 to crypto. But you know, the most jarring thing about this is that he spent over $200,000 on escort services.
Hey, there you go.
Why, nigga? Why would you do that?
Hey, I'd rather he be spending on that than drugs. Shit.
Gotta put good point.
No, this situation is a drug. He spent $200,000.
Yeah, it's rather insane.
Okay,
And on top of that, and he buying, bro, let me just keep breaking it down, y'all. So this is like something that he would do on a very frequent basis. He was flying women out, he was buying them all these gifts, $1,000 purses, things of that nature. And one night, it was not uncommon for this man to spend upwards of $5,000, $500 just in one night. And he would do this repeatedly.
Okay,
guys.
what's the difference between him and Future?
Future has consistent income, though.
He's
Sorry.
not going broke because of it. For once, he's not spending $200,000 going into debt because of it.
Him for the escort?
Yes, I am chastising it. You're not letting me explain the whole situation.
go ahead,
and it's already fucked up enough as it is. But when you hear him talk about it, he's very self-destructive, y'all. He talks about it because he never had the ability to get these women before for obvious reasons. And so he's saying, but if you hear him talk about the documentary, it's just so sad, y'all. It's just so sad because Bookie is explaining, the way he's explaining this, he's talking about it as if he is deserving, he sounds very entitled to it. Saying before, yeah, I could, he's from Arkansas. Before that, I could get an Arkansas 8, but I want the LA 10. And he said because he's been a YouTuber, he's worked hard, that he deserves that. I deserve to have the 10. I deserve to have that. I deserve to fuck the 10. These are his words, not mine. I deserve to do it. And throughout that, yeah, man, he lost all of his money.
Well,
everything. And that's not even speaking about the food. His food bills are outrageous as well.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's built by 5 niggas.
Yes.
So of course you're gonna eat.
Yeah.
But my thing about it is
13
this,
eggs,
okay?
12 sausage links.
You know,
2 pounds of
when
bacon.
you reach a peak, right? You could use Future as an example as well. When you reach a peak of stardom, you said this man is a pioneer for YouTube.
Yes.
So at one point, his value was insanely high. And women were probably seeing him as like, yo, you're that guy. I'm going to sleep with that guy, right?
No.
You don't think that's correct?
No,
Not
that's incorrect.
exactly.
See, that's
Because didn't you say he was an elite gamer as well?
Hold on,
Elite gamer.
That's.
I mean, he wasn't good at video games, but he was known for playing. He was known in that sphere, though.
That
He
shit doesn't
commentated,
matter.
but it doesn't matter.
anyways.
We've
That's
seen-
not. I have a big problem
Yeah, it
with the
doesn't matter.
manosphere that talks about
Thank you,
high
Rob.
value men. It's such an issue. Because don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that he's not a high value man. He makes a lot of fucking money, right? But he's fat. He's overweight. His life goals and morals and everything that he's kept up with are at an all-time low. Women don't want to fuck him. If you're a fat slob, I'm sorry. I'm using the wrong words. But
No,
if
you're using it right.
if you're a fat slob and you don't want to do anything,
He said he used the wrong words. He used the same words.
Then sit on your ass and order escort bitches. You're not attractive.
But the thing is, DJ, and also
I agree with that.
If you hear the way him
But
talk
I'm
about winning,
saying-
he's literally just objectifying them. If
Okay.
you've
But-
seen the documentary, that's literally what he's doing the whole entire
What
time.
I'm trying to tell y'all
Okay.
is, I'm not saying he's grabbing wives. I'm saying the women the LA 10 to him is probably an escort.
Yes.
So I'm not saying a woman that's going to, do all these fantastic things for him, because he probably got to the level where he had enough money to get LA escorts. And
Yes, he did.
after a while, you get used to that. This isn't to dismiss. This isn't to, justify. I'm just saying where his mind might be at. Because you said he feels entitled to it.
He is.
It's easy to feel entitled when you were paying for it.
I'm gonna put a whole nother thought process on it because this is how I'm thinking about it. This man went from being a very large man, not attracting women at all,
Still,
and still is. And then he had this wife after his career gets big.
Hey.
He had this wife, and And I guess if I'm correct,
His wife
was,
actually was helpful. I don't know the whole
he
situation.
had a whole issue with her. It was something other lines of she was being too controlling to his liking or some shit.
Something like that.
Too big for his britches.
Yeah, right. So he gets rid of this
Damn,
wife.
that was a bad joke.
That was. That was terrible.
was
He gets
bad.
rid of this wife who he thought was gonna be the best he's gonna get, right? Mind you, he's already a fat slob, so he probably was all that all his life. Let's be honest, he probably was that all his life.
Right.
Now he has this fame from the money he had while he was with his wife, so he couldn't fuck women then. But now I have this money. I was a loser. Oh, I'm using this to my complete advantage.
But that was his mentality, saying, I never had it, so I deserve it now. But the thing is, you're not entitled to any person.
At all.
And I say you're not
agree.
justifying it, so that's what I'm saying, just being completely destructive.
Yes.
But overall, I have an overarching question about that, man. And it really is tough. Actually, no, let me explain this real quick. So I want to sum it up real quick. So fast forward, he's lost all his money, this and that stuff is going terrible. And not to mention, he had controversies of him allegedly being attracted to minors. Allegedly assaulting his wife. This is just allegedly. But amidst all these controversies, he would always go on Twitter. He's saying the N-word. He's doing all this other stuff. He's saying very messed up. He's joking about very messed up things. He's joking about genitally mutilating women. Him stabbing clitorises and shit. It's crazy shit that he's talking about because he's a deranged individual. He's not healthy or sane, and it's very sad to see. But and then fast forward, he's losing everything. And the next thing you know, Boogie 2988 is approximately 49 years of age.
Damn.
And
He 50 that big?
surprised he's still alive to this day.
His coffin coming soon.
But he's approximately 49 years of age. Out of nowhere, I'm watching the documentary. He said, well, everything's going to shit. But not everything's all bad. And he just signals for someone to come on to the camera. And then comes this girl that, well, goddammit, she look about 16.
Oh, wow.
She looked younger than us. And then she goes, she says her age. She says she's 20. She says she's 20. I'm like, I can believe that. But Boogie 298 is 49 years of age, and she is 20. That is a 29, almost 30-year difference. Now, granted, it's not against the law, but it's looking at it like, well, nigga, if you're facing allegations of you being attracted to minors and things like that and all that stuff, I don't think that's the best. That's the best look
At all.
at all. And I hear about her, and she just doesn't sound sane at all either. She does not sound sane at all. And right away, I was waiting for her to say it. She said, well, I had no father figure growing up, this and that. So in a way, he is, although she seeked him out, he is, as a grown man, you are in a way manipulating her. And he said it himself, bro, he probably only got a few years to live.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's fully dependent on you. You're going to be dead as hell. And what the hell is she going to do after that? And he talks about stuff like that, and it's just rough. But my overall interesting question is, while Boogie, he did manage to find something, was nowhere near healthy. If you are that large, and I'm not talking about regular big guys, they can get girls. Though Drewski, he gets girls.
Definitely.
But I mean colossal, like, approximately 5.37, approximately niggas wide, things of that. Can you really find true love?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Can you find true love?
Yes.
No.
Can you?
I'm
No?
a firm believer in there's always somebody for somebody.
There is.
So
It's
just-
kind of technically, mathematically, no. I think there's more women in the world than men, so technically there is none. There's not.
Well,
Why the fuck would you just shut? That was.
Well, I don't think science is included in that.
It was bars though.
It is. I'm not
It was
denying.
bars.
Yeah, you do
You're
the
not
mathematics
guaranteed
of
to
it.
find
It definitely makes
motherfuckers.
sense.
Yeah.
You do the mathematics of it. It makes sense.
I mean,
but
polygamy and everything.
Go ahead.
for me, it's like, people everywhere got a type. And I know women that like big guys. Like, they don't like them skinny.
I said colossal.
Yeah.
That's they think. They like that shit.
I mean, like, they can't really walk too long.
You don't know. Nah, you don't know no girls that like 700-pound niggas.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, you don't know.
You don't.
You don't.
700, no.
Bro, DJ, he
700,
had,
no. But I know someone that like 300, 400s.
he had Boogie's like 450 pounds.
now.
Yeah, and he's still, yes,
said now.
yes, and he's still gargantuan in circumference.
Yes.
They can be like,
And if you look at him, it's very disturbing. He put out, bro. He has rolls on. He has first roll that you see, and he has roll underneath that. Then a roll underneath that. Then the mother roll that's underneath that.
That nigga got secret compartments.
Do you know that? Do you know?
it's a secret.
Hey, you ain't shit, goddammit. You ain't
so
shit.
late.
But
But he found love
DJ
though.
had a wife. He had a wife.
That too.
Sacrificial. But DJ.
Look,
but
I'm not saying it's gonna be healthy.
Can I say something for you again? Do you know that one of the escorts said the reason why she left the business was one of her main reasons was her experience with Bookie 2988?
Hey, you can't handle the heat. Get your ass.
Lord have mercy.
Pick a
But
different job.
You needed that money.
But my thing, Rob, go see why you think. No, actually, can I say my shit real quick? Can I say real quick? So my thing is like, I'm not. If even for people that are, approximately 5+ individuals wide, gargantuan size people, they technically can find love and people that want them for them. But the thing is, we know how humans are. They want what they can't get. Is that very large individual going to settle for someone that is similar in circumference? Are they going to do it, or are they going to look at it and say, I don't know? One of the clips in that video was Boogie 2988 talking about, he was scoring the escort site, showing him what it was. He said, this is me. I pick a girl. He point this girl. She was a thick chick. You like girl like that. We all do. She was not fat by any means, but she was thick. And one of the things that he said was, she's a little thicker than I would usually like or go for, but I guess nothing wrong with that. But it's just the fact that's like, motherfucker, you hypocritical bastard. Yes. Now, granted, you are paying for it. I get it. But it's just that shows his mentality. Mm-hmm. He's not really like, because granted, you still have eyes. Exactly. You know that the other gargantuan individual, they don't really look good. I've heard big people say that they will not date another big person because we can't look like two workout balls just bouncing off each other. This is a crazy thing. This is verbiage from other individuals, from them. This is not just mine.
I know.
Bars, man.
I agree.
This is bars.
Are you going to go for that? You got dudes, or I can make another connection. If you fugly, right? Fucking ugly. Are you going to settle for someone that you can find love, but are you going to settle for that other person that's on your level of ugly? Probably not.
But what choice do you have?
You got choices. You
have plenty of choice.
Yeah, you can be a fucking.
I mean, if he has money, I'm gonna say this. If
See,
he
but
has
that's the thing
money,
though. You see, he's talking from an optimistic hugging point of view.
Well, that's Biggie Smalls, man.
Get your money up.
Biggie Smalls, perfect example.
But that's the thing though,
Fat
DJ.
Nigga,
But
ugly as hell. He started dressing nice, made sure he put on cologne, learn how to talk.
But that's not. Okay, yeah. Okay, but my thing is, but DJ, my thing is, but that's part. There's that real love though. You said get your money up, getting this and that. The only way for someone that big or ugly can get old girl is if they is either rich or famous or both. Mm-hmm. Well, that's the only way you have to spend all that money.
That is true though,
and that's not that like that's what I'm saying. Like overall, I say fucked up shit, but I feel bad. I do feel bad.
You feel bad for who?
I feel bad for them and the big motherfucker and the people that they interact with.
But see
not necessarily, not the gold diggers.
I'm with him on that.
No, I don't feel bad for big.
Not
people.
at all, because
we can hold them accountable.
Exactly.
Still.
At one point, you have to
them,
you have to admit that, because you said we have eyes, right? Well, take your ass and look in the mirror. Take me for example. I used to go in the mirror and be disgusted. Now I was too lazy to do anything about it until I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm tired of being big as hell. Motherfuckers talk about me all the time. That I'm fat.
You wasn't big as hell, but you wasn't.
You was a chubster.
Yeah.
You had a little you had a little like little B cups.
Okay.
I had them once upon a time too. But keep continuing.
But eventually at some point I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Like got into the gym. I took a picture yesterday and I was like, I don't came a long way. Like at some point in time, you got to be like, damn, how do I play into mass appeal if I look like this? And this isn't just like fat shame or anything like that, but you have to be critical of yourself, because nobody should be trying to tell you, you need to lose weight or get your ass in the gym, because you should want that for yourself, especially if y'all, like you said, you want to date up. So you can't expect to date up and you're a fat slob and you have no goals.
I should have said that.
Everybody been using that version.
Right, you playing to your ass, you don't got no job, no money, you just big as hell. Right. Like that's not fair, because like you said, you're trying to date up and you're not accepting anything below you. So what the hell is below you?
Right, no pun intended. You got to get in where you fit in.
Lord have mercy.
And like we ain't on no, and I ain't on no like power trip shit, but like I've been there, I realized that like I am not mass appealing at the size that I am, because I don't have muscles and I'm just big as hell. I'm eating jack shit.
Yeah.
Um.
Well, you know, we kind of straying away from the question though.
Okay.
Can these big motherfuckers find true love?
Yes, you
True
gotta
love.
get in where you fit in.
Well,
Well, you say true love. True love's kind of a little fairy
Because-
tale, but
yeah,
it's true.
but
But no,
real
we true
love.
real love.
Real love.
Yeah.
Because
Well, then I'm gonna say yes.
Like, well, I watch
What are
the show Extreme Love. They
Go
have
ahead,
people
Rob.
that really like big fat motherfuckers, and they constantly feed them
Right.
to keep them fat. I
That-
forgot
yes.
the name. I forgot
I
what the
don't
name
know.
of it is.
Feederism, some
Yeah,
shit like that.
feederism. Yeah, they're feederists. So they constantly feed their partner to keep them fat. I don't feel like that's real love.
Boogie said that he had an individual that was like that too. She would just throw
Right.
food and force him to eat. It's like, oh, fat fucker, eat more food. We will keep you fat.
Exactly.
That's not good.
that's love.
That
though.
shit
No, it's
might
not.
be.
No,
That
it's
shit
not.
might be a
That's
kink to them
Nah.
though.
Come on, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
My fault.
You get a lot of those things. You get a
I
lot
would
of
have
those.
that though. I would have bought that.
Well, then, nigga, we doing it twice then.
Okay, get used to the button. Fuck you, dude. But at the same time, I do think that's a thing. And that's not my case, but I'm just saying like
Well,
because we're saying not true love because that's a fairy tale.
Real love.
it's real love. Real love is not a
So
fairy
you
tale.
don't
Real love.
believe that his wife loved him,
I don't know for sure.
I'm not talking about-
Maybe.
and you don't think
rich.
and you don't think.
Well, no, I think she was
But
willing.
when I said that, y'all was bullshit. Y'all said that was bullshit.
I don't know the whole thing about that, but she
Yeah.
did help. She was helpful to him. She managed his money and stuff
And
like
now-
that.
and
She
do
wasn't
you
just spending
think-
all of it.
now,
Okay.
And
Because
do
he
you
was terrible
think
with spending.
this 20-year-old loves him?
If she does, I think she's a very broken person,
I think
just
she's
like him,
dependent.
and she's dependent. She doesn't. She
So
clearly she
are
didn't
you
have
saying
much.
dependent people aren't capable of love?
No, it's like, do you love weed if you're dependent on weed?
Okay, can you find real healthy love? There we go.
Healthy love is so damn scarce at this point,
Well,
though. Like,
okay, well,
Is
okay,
that
okay,
facts or not
okay.
facts?
That's what I'm saying. So the answer is technically,
So, okay,
yes.
you know what?
But
That's a
what
good way to
are
put
the
it.
odds of that?
Okay, that's a
Right.
good way to put it.
1%,
Because
0.75%.
It does seem like right now we are
0.25.
moving around technicalities because we've gone from fairy tale to scarcity of how healthy love is. So I guess I can fold for that. I can fold for that. So percentage wise, like we said, if everybody, because quote
close it
unquote, everybody is dating up, so that percentage is very low considering you big as hell.
Yes.
Look at tomorrow.
Yes,
You don't have no money
indeed.
and you don't have no job,
That is also true.
and your
Well,
goals seem to be very confusing right now.
Right.
So yes, your percentage is very, very small. We in the teens, nigga. Yo ass a bad 3-point shooter tomorrow. And that's being generous.
Jesus Christ.
That's being generous. But I think it's all about that accountability aspect.
Mhm.
You gotta realize I
Yeah.
ain't got no job.
Yeah.
I'm big as hell.
Yes.
And I ain't got no goals.
Okay.
Would I date that? You gotta think, would I date that? A motherfucker who's big as hell,
Yeah.
got no job, and ain't
That's
got no
true.
goals.
But he also said he recognized these things, but he just keeps. It's just more self destruction.
Well, then you ain't recognizing it.
Yeah.
To know and to not act is to not know.
Big motherfucker.
Might as well be.
Facts.
To know and to not act is to not know.
But yeah, but I don't want to go too much on that, man.
That'd
But
be crazy.
the problem is the more the story, probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably not. More than likely.
And more likely you're doomed. The damnation is upon you. That's what it is going to be. And I just feel bad for them to a certain extent. It's self-extract, but it's just because it's a sad situation. I'm not going to get the victim mentality, give him a bunch of money and whatever that he wants. But I'm like, damn, man, that's tough. And I move on.
Some of them ass stuff.
Rob, man, Boogie was clearly someone that is he struggled with a lot of mental issues and anxiety and stuff like that, man. I know you want to say something about that.
Yeah. I just wanted to talk about something real basic. It seems today, especially in today's age with our phones and everything, and after COVID, a lot of people struggle with social anxiety. And I wanted to talk about ways you can overcome social anxiety and start implementing yourself into this society.
Okay.
And it starts with something as simple as when you go out, say good morning or say good afternoon to people. Start slowly itching your way up to a conversation and not fully investing so much to where you're so scared. But once you give yourself this sample, you're going to learn that it's truly not as bad as your brain is making it out to be. And that was all I wanted to talk about in terms of social anxiety.
Can I offer a little what do you call it? An example on
Go
how to
ahead,
look
man.
at social interactions. The way I see it is like you're like a farmer, right? and you gotta plant seeds, and you gotta water those seeds.
Okay.
And some of those plants are gonna die, because that's just how life works. But some of those plants will grow into some pretty goddamn strong flowers and crops and shit like that.
Weed plants.
And the only reason that those flowers were able to grow is because you planted them and you watered them. That's all it is.
God damn it, give this nigga a goddamn horn. Give this nigga a goddamn horn for that. Give another one, man. That shit was crazy, DJ. I like that one. You better water them.
You can die.
I'm not gonna keep that old land.
You can die.
I'm gonna keep old land.
Man,
It
that
was, it was a good thought.
bars.
Executions wasn't the best.
That was some damn bars.
Bars.
Yeah, for sure.
Bars.
Bars.
I don't even think I gotta add too much on to that.
That was a really good one. Because
That
I mean, me personally, I struggle with stuff like that. Like
Yeah,
I'm one of
me as
those.
well.
I'm one of those people that's like, man, I don't feel like bothering niggas. So I'm like, would I want to be bothered right now? Nah, I'm gonna just shut up.
I'll be pissing niggas off now.
Oh wow,
Mhm.
good for you.
That's just mine, man. A lot of times I'm like, I get in times. It's some days where I'm like talkative. Other days I'm like, I ain't trying to talk to none of y'all.
Yeah, and
motherfuckers.
like
And people can relate to that.
And the
Definitely.
inconsistency will really bother people.
See, it's all a part of the balance of life, though.
Yeah.
I think people need to understand it's not always going to be good. It's
Yeah.
not always going to be bad either.
Yeah,
There's a balance. You ain't.
actual black and white.
Bars.
Mhm.
A lot of bars going on in this motherfucker, man. DJ, spit some finance bars on.
Oh man, the holidays is coming, man.
Oh, it's about to be rough.
Don't get that bitch shit.
Wow.
Oh, my bad.
Whoa. Okay. Alrighty.
Y'all hear
I can second that though. But holidays is coming up. Now you might not be able to implement this tactic per se this year because you only have 2 months. But
Mm-hmm.
I think a good hack, because they say Christmas time and holiday season is one of the most stressful times of the year
Mhm.
because of all the money you're spending. I start saving up from January. So each month, each week, I have a little separate account where I have money in. Like me personally, I don't buy a lot of gifts, so it's not like crazy amounts
Right.
of money for me.
Putting $10,000
Right. But I know there's people that will max out credit cards,
Lord.
put shit on layaway, And maybe if you just move with the premise of like, yo, one good thing is to actually have a budget for how much you gonna spend. So you say, yo, Christmas I'm gonna spend $3,000 for all the people in my family.
It's that beat and some more shit.
See, I can't
See,
do that.
it's easy for us because we don't have family.
Shit
True.
like that.
That
But
is true. That is true.
When you have, when you're a mother and father of 3+ kids,
Mhm.
it gets up there. So from the beginning of January, you kind of sit down and you pick a number. So you start saving up. Maybe every time you get a check, when you do it for 12 months,
Negligible.
it's not gonna be that much money.
Yeah.
Like it end up
Definitely.
being like maybe $20-$40.
I'm spending less than that. Now, how much money you spend on Christmas?
For me, it's like maybe not even $10. We talking about
What?
I'm
For
not
me-
spending more than $100.
for me.
last
I have
Christmas,
like what
$200 on the high end.
my parents and my sister.
spent
I only buy my-
$500 last
I only
Christmas
buy my
just for
parents.
my mom and dad.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
save that up over
shit.
12 months, that's in 4
That's
weeks.
the goal.
Like, bro, like you doing like $5 a week.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
becomes very minuscule. The goal of this is to make it as digestible as possible.
Oh God,
So instead of losing $3,000 on a credit
$5 a
card,
week.
don't spend it at all.
What?
Don't spend it at all.
Well, if you got kids, you want to buy your kids stuff at Christmas.
You got years for Christmas you ain't get no gift. That's growing
Okay,
up.
I can.
But I hate
agree.
Christmas, so we give up.
That's probably why you hate Christmas.
It's a part
Get
of
them
it.
niggas a dog and they can share the gift. Shit.
A dog is great. Dogs are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Shit, like I said, all of their ass would have had the same gift that year.
Or you could
Okay.
just get a mutt.
Whoa.
Or a monkey.
Oh my god.
No, hell.
What?
I'm gonna buy his ass.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Why y'all say it like I said?
I'm gonna buy his ass, put
That's
it
a
in the box.
derogatory term to call a dog. Don't call him much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck up.
God damn.
Either way, y'all should start trying to move with the premise of having a set amount of money you want to spend
Facts.
for Christmas time, and then slowly starting to save for it. I've done it. My parents do it for us now, It just makes things a lot simpler just to have a game plan on it, and you're just not going through maxing out credit cards and living all the holiday season stress as hell over some bread.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I had that experience last Christmas, man, because I just waited till last minute because I wasn't thinking of gifts. And then my sister was like, all right, let's get mom a TV because she wanted a TV. And we were trying to think of something to get my pop. And we just got him a watch because he liked watches. Next thing I know, I'm out of $500.
About $500. And not everybody is fortunate enough because Rob is well with his money, so he can make it work. But not everybody is that fortunate. So it's a lot smarter to just. Well, what you got to say?
I just want to say I'm definitely a gift card giving motherfucker.
Hey, I
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Shit out you.
Amazon though, you get anything you want.
Factual. See, if you don't know what to give somebody, get them a gift card.
But think people, I don't understand how people would be like, "Oh, that's lazy."
It's a thought that counts, motherfucker. You finna use the hell out of that gift card though.
Right, you still finna use that motherfucker.
Exactly.
And my thing is, if I get you something, and that's like you don't really use that motherfucker, well, now it's even worse.
That's my biggest fear: getting people stuff they never gonna use.
So I'm like, if I can't think of anything, I'm gonna get you that gift card. And very often, I can't think of anything.
You know what? I don't like the whole surprise shit. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck I want and then buy it for me. Thank you.
I like that idea.
That would be easier too.
100%.
And whether I could tell you like, okay, I can do that.
Just guess for me. I want you to just get.
No, hell no.
My first guess, you want nothing.
But you know what? On the flip side though, like for my girl, it would be something special. It would be something special. So I understand, but I also hate it.
Nah,
I will do it.
There are the situations where it's like, oh, you were listening. Maybe she mentioned something that she wanted to do. She didn't have. You can do that, but that's not always the scenario.
Fellas, get a box.
Like I said,
but if you with a girl, you can. There's
Get a
always
box
something.
and put a hole at the bottom.
What? Oh, okay.
What? Dig in the box?
Okay.
Yep.
All right,
Get a box and put a hole at the bottom.
It's ridiculous.
me?
We get boxes as presents.
if I gotta guess what you want,
Oh my
you gonna
God,
be guessing
look
what
at
you
that.
gonna
Press
get
the
next
button on
year
that
because I'm not gonna
Huh?
get you
Do I
nothing.
press the button on them?
Yeah, that's bars.
A lot of bars being spit today. I guess some are more subjective than others.
Okay.
Hour in a minute.
Man, y'all, man, this was a doozy, man. I'm not gonna front, man, but we not for real done. We got another 15 minutes coming up, man. We got some shit that we want to talk about. Hey, did y'all see the Attack on Titan? The finale.
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch it.
I didn't really like it, but
Oh, okay, we don't got to talk, but we know what I'm saying. We got some stuff coming up already, so y'all go ahead, tune in.
no deal.